CGP.
Cleveland Gaming Podcast.
Video games, culture, anime, toys, pinball, tabletop.
CGP.
Cleveland
Gaming Podcast. Here we go. CGP. This is the Cleveland Gaming Podcast.
CGP.
Time to press start.
What's up, fellow nerds, gamers, and everyone in between? You are listening to the Cleveland Gaming Podcast, the best podcast in all the land about video games. And by land, we mean Cleveland, because we're here for all of you. My name is Corey, Program Director, MC of the main stage. Number 3 on the leaderboard, because number 1 is here. He's been here every episode this season. It's Tom Jenkins. Tom, can you believe it? This is season 2 with a bow on it of the Cleveland Gaming Podcast. It's been 2 years, buddy.
I know it's been 2 years, but for this episode specifically, I'm just gonna say it. Feel like it's been decades because I'm feeling really old going into this episode. Corey, what do you think?
Considering that our guests, let's say, have yet to reach college age, I can understand where you're coming from, because this week we're actually inviting some super fans of the Cleveland Gaming Classic, because this show, Tom, when you founded it, always has been about the family element. It's always been about the connectivity of adults and kids playing games together and branching the different generations of gaming. And we get to see it on display in this episode. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for bringing that up, Corey, because I think the backstory here, too, is I reached out to Corey because I call it super fan of the show. You guys get to meet him here in a minute. Reached out and said, he wanted to be part of this and part of CGC and just loves the whole experience. And that, to me, was just incredible. And I shared that story with Corey, like, we have to do this for the podcast, and then Corey had the idea we could make this the season finale. So this episode's really going to be fun. I think you guys are going to love it. It's really great to see. I think also too what sets us apart, makes us different from a lot of other shows out there, is we really embrace that. We love having the kids at the show, want to create new experiences and new memories, and then all the stuff that we grew up with when we were kids. So yeah, totally pumped, excited, as I always say.
There's no better way to end the season than with this episode. And we're going to get to our very special guests in just a second. But before we do, a few bits of housekeeping and upkeeping. This show brought to you by all of you. Like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Do it now. What, you're driving? Okay, no, don't do something while you're driving, okay? Actually, take a look to your right. There's probably a get-go, maybe a shell. So just stop there, get yourself a Reese's peanut butter cup, or maybe some Reese's Pieces, or Pieces, Tom.
To be determined.
Indeed. And then like, share, subscribe, do all the things. And don't forget, while you're stopped at that get-go, to open up GameCleveland.com. You click the tickets button and make sure you set the time aside in your calendar. September 19th through the 21st. Cleveland Gaming Classic is coming at you. And we are ready to make this year a great one. Tom, speaking of great, I think it's time for us to have maybe the greatest guest we've ever had.
Yeah, let's just do it. Let's jump right in.
Well, Tom, you a second ago just said Reese's Pieces?
Reese's Pieces? Reese's Pieces?
It's Reese's Pieces, 100%.
It's not Reese's. No.
It's like Reese's Pieces.
Thank you, Gianna.
Like they're like tiny little pieces.
Thank you. It's not Pieces, it's Pieces. Brayden, back me up here.
What does Pieces even go to?
Yeah, they're in pieces for a reason.
They're in pieces for a reason, Tom. It's not Pieces. It's not.
Is Reese's the reason?
No, it's not. This isn't a star sign like Pisces. This is Pieces, like a part of.
Well, I do not deny that. I agree that it is written as pieces, but come on. It's Reese's Pieces. Way more fun to say.
Everyone says Pieces. Everyone says Pieces. It's Reese's Pieces.
It's Reese's Pieces.
Brayden, give us the right side here.
But it's spelled pieces.
Hey, they're in school. They know better than
That's
we do.
true. They have more recent education than we definitely do. Brayden, final word.
Exactly.
Pieces or pieces? We need to know.
Pieces. I've never heard it the other way.
Pieces. It's pieces.
Reese's Pieces. Guys, I have some Reese's Pieces in my lunch today.
Legitimately, that actually kind of gave me some ET vibes there, Gianna. I love that. That was great. But more importantly, you know what's some good vibes? We got some friends joining us on the podcast here today. You see, the Cleveland Gaming Classic, we've been talking to a lot of our special guests. We've been talking to some celebrities, and we've been talking to some local Cleveland magnates, but the show is truly about the people who attend it, and we are very, very, very privileged to have some great people join the podcast here today. I'm going to introduce them both individually. First off, fan of the show. He was here last year, and we're excited to bring him on the podcast. CGC superfan, Brayden. Sir, welcome to the podcast. How you feeling today?
Good. How about you?
You know, I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty good, but I am a little concerned. Brayden, I saw behind you that you have a Money in the Bank briefcase. And I have to know, are you gonna cash that in on Tom today for the title of Final Boss? Is that gonna happen?
You better watch your back, Tom.
Oh!
Man, bring it in.
Tom, I'm gonna get the referee shirt on. 1, 2, 3.
That was hardcore.
It was.
3, 2, 1, action.
Tom, you better keep your shoulders off the mat because Brayden is coming for you today.
He's coming for that jacket this year, maybe even too. Watch, I'm gonna have to keep it close.
I think you will, but we're also keeping it close with another guest we have on the episode here today, who is actually related to a big friend of the show, and can I just say, maybe has the most professional audio gear that we have had so far on this podcast. Gianna, great to have you joining us. How you feeling today?
Hi, I feel good.
I love that. I really do. Now, you are actually connected to CGC kind of in a way. Would you like to tell everyone how you're related to the show?
My dad is the... What's your title?
Depends on who you ask.
What's your relation to the show?
I'm officially player 2. Spectrum News would call me the director of tabletop.
Yes, you are. That's Dan, who is actually here as well. And Dan decided to do the classic CGC and threw us for a loop. And he's now on 2 separate audio channels, and he is definitely echoing his voice here today. Mr. Lalo, hello, sir.
He said hello.
Hello. Tell you what.
Good to have you back on the show. He's joining us here for the season finale. Gianna, as she mentioned, is the daughter of Dan, who helped found the show, was at the top of season 1, and at the bottom of both the seasons here. So that's pretty groovy. Look at this family connection, Tom. I feel inspired.
Beautiful. I muted my phone. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you. We're
Echo?
here, and it looks like we are ready to go here. But it looks like Tom is taking a quick little siesta, i.e. his internet might be acting a little bit silly up. But as he's coming back, we always start this show by getting to know a little bit more about all of our friends here on the podcast. So, Brayden, you know, I'm going to start with you, my friend. I would love for you to tell me, what is your earliest gaming memory? What video game did you remember falling in love with for the first time?
Well, when I was really young, I started playing on like an NES, and I loved playing Tecmo Bowl with my dad.
Oh my goodness. Brayden, do you know how close Tecmo Bowl is to CGC? Have you ever heard that story?
Yes, I have.
That's awesome. So your earliest memory was playing NES Tecmo Bowl with your dad. So you played that. Did you have a favorite team that you liked to play on Tecmo Bowl?
No, I kind of just randomly picked them.
Well, I don't think they were on Tecmo Bowl, but you know, if you look behind me, above my head, you'll see a cheese right above me. So if you ever get a chance to play the Green Bay Packers in any sports game, they will always pay you off. I mean, we just made a pretty good trade this year. I don't know if you heard. Sports ball. What can I say? I'm talking about sports ball on a video game podcast. You got to love it, folks. You got to love it. So, Gianna, I'm going to throw it to you as well. Tell us, how about you in video games? What kind of things do you enjoy playing? What's your earliest memory?
My earliest memory was when I was like 4 or 5. We had a Wii Sports down in the basement at our very old house. And I remember doing the tennis, and every single time I didn't make a point, I always got mad.
Well, I'm sure you got every single point, though, every time. Right, Gianna?
Yeah.
See, she picked it up, folks. She picked the ball up, and she was able to hit it right across the tennis net, as it were. I loved that game, too, actually. I used to play a lot of that Wii Sports, and tennis was one of me and my friend's favorite games. Brayden, have you ever played Wii Sports before?
No, I've never played Wii Sports.
Ooh. Well, I think we might have to give him a chance to play at the show at some point. What do you think, Gianna?
I think so. It's really fun.
I think so as well. It's a fun game based on motion controls. You can play different things like bowling and tennis. And the good news is you actually don't need to be good at those games at all, Brayden. You just have to have fun. And I feel like you, sir, are a connoisseur of fun. Am I right?
I would say so, more than not.
I would agree with that. Also, I gotta appreciate how he is a man that knows how to walk that line of not making a definitive statement, but still sounding confident while he does it. I like the cut of your jib, Brayden. It's pretty good. Now, Dan, I don't know if you can hear me right now, but since we're going around sharing our earliest gaming memories, why not we get into all the generations here? Dan, do you have a memory of your earliest gaming engagements? Kind of going cross-generation here as it is.
Yeah, I do. It was Atari, and my aunt had it, and the adults to shut me up and get me out of the way, plopped me down in front of the Atari, and I'd play Berserk, Combat, E.T., Superman. They had a ton of Atari games, but yeah, that's where it all started for me.
I would have never guessed that this was the episode where we've not had one, but two references to E.T., and Dan, of course, making reference to one of the most infamously difficult games to play of all time. Are you just a glutton for punishment? What do you think, Brayden? Does Dan look like the kind of guy that likes to take on a lot of punishment and while playing games?
Yeah, I would say so.
Gianna's giving us a very solid head nod, as though maybe you've witnessed some of this punishment that he gives himself in real life, maybe while he tries to don some Elden Rings or something.
I was just about to say, when he was doing the Elden Ring final boss, I was down there, I was his luck charm, and when he didn't make it, he would be like, "God, I could have done that. If I should have did this, I would have made it."
Dan, could you please do me a favor and give us that right now? Because I think she was spot on with her impression of you. So I think it would just only be kind to all of our audience to hear that from you too.
Oh, God, I'm so close. Oh, if I hadn't dodged when I did, I would have been fine. Oh. Brayden, what do you think? Did Gianna have a 10 out of 10 impression there?
Yeah.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Can I say?
Go ahead, Gianna. What do you want to say?
Oh, no, I said, what can I say?
What can I say except you're welcome?
You're welcome.
There we go. Tom, do you have an earliest gaming memory that you like to share with the team here?
I guess listeners could maybe keep me honest, because I know you've asked me this in the past before, so I have to go back to season 1 maybe.
This is in fact a trivia question hidden in disguise. Do you remember your own answer?
I think it was Contra. I'd say Contra on the NES with my brother was, again, I can vividly see the room. It was either in the sunroom or basement of our house. We had an NES down there, and eventually before that was an Apple IIe. Used to play Number Munchers and the Very Hungry Caterpillar, even on that, so that would be even before then, so that would be very early. But playing Contra with my brother was some of my fondest memories.
Brayden, what do you think? Do you think Tom was able to accurately repeat his answer from prior episodes, or do you think he just made it all up?
He probably failed and made it up.
Well, Tom, you actually got it right. That is exactly what you said before. Well done, man. Even down to the number crunchers.
Really?
Yeah, that was impressive.
Oh, Number Munchers, Number Crunchers. Yeah, sorry. Hey, Brayden, give me some credit. Come on, let's go.
Awesome. Well, my earliest gaming memory was actually with me and my dad. I remember when I went to go visit him every other weekend that he had his old NES, kind of like you, Brayden. His memory, Tom, since you're returning to us, was playing Tecmo Bowl with his dad. For me, it was actually Legend of Zelda. And I remember me and my dad, we would play this game, and I would like try to beat these big armored guys. And not unsimilar, Gianna, to Dan, I would be shouting like, you got to duck and weave. And I gave my dad the controller for the hard part. So, that's just kind of how it goes.
Amazing how those things, they just stay with you, right?
They really do.
Stay with you. Core gaming memories, man.
Dad gets you through.
Love it.
So it sounds like I got the oldest gaming memory.
You did drop Atari, so that is definitely worthy of the retro badge of honor for today, Dan. But there's more badges to earn in this episode, so you better get your game face on, because I can already see the kids are ready to take down any and all challenges here today.
All right, I'm ready. I got it on.
Focus.
Let's do it.
Braden, in particular, I can see he's got the eye of the tiger, the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals. He's ready.
He has got this great face. Yeah, I love it.
Dude, that whole reference, too.
I feel like, Braden, you're the kind of guy that when you go to play like a game that you're versus somebody, you just like walk up like, "Hi, I'm Braden." You pick up the controller and you're like, boom, smashed, done. GG's, handshake, walk away. Is that about accurate in your gameplay patterns?
Yeah, I'm very competitive.
Sir, you are in good company. Tom, we're not going to play Halo with him right now. We're not going to do it, Tom. No.
I was going to say, like, I'm not playing Halo.
Maybe Braden in 10 years. We'll revisit in 10 years. How about that?
Right, yeah. Braden, come back in 10 years. We'll play some Halo.
Well, as we've kind of mentioned here in the podcast, we're all connected by the show, which, by the way, less than a month away. Mind blown. Everyone, give me the mind blown. It's happening very soon. My mind is blown right now. Exactly. It's coming up soon. So, Braden, since you said you were here at the show last year, why don't you share with us what's your favorite memory from the Cleveland Gaming Classic? Something that you saw there before. Something you're like, oh, this is so much fun, and you could not wait to come and see it again. Tell us.
Well, I've never really played like pinball before, so just coming in there, seeing all those pinball machines, because I love pinball, that was just great.
That's so cool. Love it. Yeah.
I have to say, Brandon, you're probably better at pinball than I, as Tom and Dan can attest in previous roundabouts. I'm very bad at pinball. Do you get really high scores when you play, Braden?
It depends on what machine. Some of the machines I'm really bad at, though.
Have you been playing pinball anywhere else between the show last year? Have you found any places locally to play pinball at all?
I found one a little before the show, but it closed down. It wasn't even really a gaming place. They just really had a pinball machine.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, we'll definitely have a lot of pinball machines at the show again. Do you remember what pin you were playing last year? Was there any game that stood out to you?
Mostly in the corner, there's like a WWE one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a great one.
He's got that Money in the Bank briefcase, Tom. He's coming out for you, man.
That's
a second reference. Watch out. Your title's gone, dude.
Yeah, we'll definitely have a lot of pinball back at the show this year. So, Braden, get ready. They say get your flippers ready.
I feel like he's been working on his tensile hand strength all year long. Gianna, tell me, have you been to the show before? I'm so crazy. I never get a chance.
I have.
Awesome. How many years have you been at the Cleveland Gaming Classic? Have you seen it a few years now?
However many years since the wedding hall, the one that was at the wedding hall.
Wagner's.
Wagner's.
The legendary Wagner's of Westlake. Even I have not been there. But
really?
No, I can't. I told Tom that at some point, all the talk about it, we need to go just have a lunch there or something so I can see what everyone's talking about.
Were you there at Wagner's? Yeah, were you there at Wagner's, Gianna? You were there?
Yeah, I remember all of the stuff that was there.
What would be one word to describe the Wagner's? How would you describe it? Do you remember it? Can you see it?
Small. Compared to this year's and last year's, small.
Okay, I'll take it. I think we'll take that one.
That's fair. I mean,
yeah.
compared to now, it most certainly was. It was a tenth
bigger
of the size.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
I remember the like quest that you had to like punch the hole in the papers. That was really fun.
Oh, nice. And we do have some exciting add-ons this year, as one of our fun friends from the show is actually going to be designing a scavenger hunt. So you might be able to have a chance to engage in that this year as well. And it's brought to us by one of my favorite people at the show, Michelle Gray. Her and her team are going to help design something. So that's something really to look forward to. But was there anything else from memories of CGC past that you really enjoyed?
I remember that one where there was like you had a Velcro vest and there was like a tiny little maze and you needed to grab the games off the walls and stick it to your vest and run through the maze, climb up like a slide and slide down. That was really fun.
The fabled CGC Power. What a fun experience, don't you think, Tom?
That was the best. It really was.
It was so fun.
Oh my gosh,
That
CG.
added a lot of nostalgia. I would love
Yeah.
to see that go on.
Yeah.
So listener Corey's talking up because I'll say it was Corey's brainchild. It was amazing. It was really amazing. It was a ton of work, and we basically created like what Legends of the Hidden Temple / Video Power for families and adults, and it was amazing. And it's funny, a lot of people have been asking when we're going to bring that back, and I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not marking it down, but I feel like next year could be the year to do it.
Braden and Gianna,
So-
can you repeat after me and say the word uncommittal?
Uncommittal.
Uncommittal.
That's right. That's what Tom is being right now.
PCs.
Oh, it's pieces.
If you can say uncommittal, I'm saying PCs.
It's pieces. Is it Reese's Pieces or Reese's Pieces? My mom just said pieces.
Mom validated.
From the mom validated off camera, we can't argue with mom. So, Tom,
Yes.
I think it's done. You can't argue with
It's
mom.
done.
It's
You
pieces.
think
All
she'd
right.
back up her husband, but
No.
I'm just better. But she wasn't even here for that conversation, so she wouldn't know.
Braden, we're going to play a game here, you and me, quickly. And this is a true or false. I'm going to give you a statement. You tell me if this statement is true or false. On the first run of CGC Power, that little Velcro thing, the first person that made the run broke a pillar, a ceramic pillar, while going down the slide. Is that true or false?
True.
Braden? That's absolutely correct. It's true, and I still have the bruise to prove it. The first run, I slid down, and I broke a ceramic pillar where we had a little buzzer at the end of the slide. And that's why Tom is being, how we say, uncommittal.
Uncommittal.
oh, that
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Well, we just go to what was the other show? Nick Arcade. We'll just go Nick Arcade on it and green screen a little like setup, so to speak. You know, a little set we can run through steps, ladders, platforms, and then
Sounds great, Dan. When you're ready to design the video game component of that, you let me know. And once we get there,
Or you're ready to record a mock 80s and 90s video with Corey and I, as Corey painfully winces at how bad I am at acting. Yeah.
you know, we should actually probably release that to the public. Braden, would you like to see me and Tom be like silly 90s people?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. My bad. I'm not Braden. Sorry.
Gianna, that's okay. That was I got a second vote without even having to ask for it, Tom. We should release this is like the Snyder cut, but it's the CGC Power cut.
We'll see what happens next year.
it was most excellent.
'Twas indeed most excellent. But speaking of future years, Braden, Gianna, I want to throw this question to the two of you. Let's have ladies first. Gianna, if there's anything, you're welcome. If there is anything that you would love to see at CGC in future years, like something that you like, maybe you want to see more about this game that you play. Maybe you love to see more inflatables, like big slides. Maybe you want to have something else there. You mentioned CGC Power's return, but is there anything else that you would love to see at the show?
I like all of it, and nothing comes to mind right now.
It's kind of hard, right? It's the same thing that me and Tom have to do every year. As we think about the show, and it's like a big blank piece of paper, we can do so much with it. And it's hard sometimes to figure out what to do with all those things, and so much opportunity and possibility. But every once in a while, we find something that we think is really cool. Like we're doing a bunch of Final Fantasy stuff, or a bunch of stuff with Donkey Kong this year and other rare games. It's hard to pin down. But is there any game in particular right now that you love to play in this one moment, Gianna?
There's this one game on Nintendo. It's called, what's it called again? That me and Tasha used to play a lot. The Squid...
Splatoon?
Splatoon. That was such a fun game, but we lost our Nintendo and we haven't
Lost
played
the
it.
edge.
I didn't lose it. Tasha lost it. She had it last.
Mhm.
We never brought it out of the house. Or at least I didn't.
They weren't allowed, but they did anyway. And
Tasha brought it to summer camp.
What you do? Leave it at a
Probably
restaurant or
there
something? What are you guys doing?
No,
It's a
she
Lalo
brought
house.
it to some. She said, "Shh, don't tell Dad. I'm bringing it to summer camp today."
Yeah, blame it on your sister. She's not here to defend herself.
That
Makes
was like
sense.
2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago.
Wow, ratting out your sister on the CGC podcast.
That's pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. But what do you think, Tom? Should we like maybe plan for future years a Splatoon branded paintball arena? What do you think? Would that work out well?
I was thinking the same thing. I mean, I've wanted to do laser tag.
Fun.
Full disclosure, for years. I've wanted for the last 2 years to do laser tag at CGC.
yeah.
So why not? I mean, if we're not gonna do laser tag, we should just do paintball. I mean, whatever, it's fine.
Why-
Isn't it a lot more
Yeah,
messier?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Indeed, it would be. Maybe if we had a place with more closed rooms, it would make a lot more sense. But Brayden, what do you think? Laser tag, does that trip your fancy, sir? You can help us shape CGC in the future here.
Yeah, I love laser tag.
Tom and Brayden have finally agreed this episode.
Yeah, see, I knew Braden was here. Braden, you and we're on the same page here. I love it.
Nice. What about you, Brayden? Is there any game right now that you particularly love that you would love to see us do something with at the show? Something like, like we're talking about paintball with Splatoon. Is there a game right now that you're like, I would love to see more of this at the show?
Yeah, recently I've been super into like NES Tetris.
Ooh, that's classic. We've definitely done Tetris stuff before in the past. That's a good call.
Nice.
Yeah. And there'll be a Tetris arcade game at the show too this year. You have to play it in the original format too, Braden.
They did a Tetris tournament last year, right?
Yeah, we have that's a good point too, Dan. Yeah, we'll have the classic Tetris Wars, and we're talking about Tetris World Championships, even potentially too, like exploring that for 2026. So stuff we're working on. Tetris is always popular. It's still popular. I have the app on my phone, the new one. It's pretty fun. It's a really fun time. So
He plays Block Blast all the time. That's like kind of like Tetris, but like you get to like place it on like the board instead of like it falling in a specific spot.
I've never heard that game, but I do love a good puzzle game. Like a Yoshi's Cookie is one of my favorites. I forget the one that was on the PS Vita. I adored a lot, but I do love games like that. But yeah, it is a puzzle for sure, thinking about the future. But what's not puzzling is us trying to figure out what games are the best games of all time. In fact, Brayden and Gianna, we've been doing something all season long. We've been asking all of our guests to help us out with creating a list of the best retro games of all time. And since the two of you are here, I think we should really put some more games up on that list, because we're gonna create a bracket and we're gonna have all the games fight to see which one is the number one best retro game of all time. So we're gonna open up a slot for each of you to add to the bracket what you think the best retro game of all time is. Now, retro, of course, is a pretty subjective word. So, Brayden, you've already mentioned some classic games. If there's one that you think is one that we should always remember, what would one of those games be, you think?
Definitely Tetris. I'd say Tecmo Bowl is a close second, though.
Wow. Brayden, our list so far has been Elden Ring. I wonder where that came from, Dan.
Hold on 1 second there, Corey. I want to jump in because I have a feeling that was... Now, this is a retro game you're talking about, right? That answer is best just overall game. I wouldn't say Elden Ring would be my answer for the best retro game.
I listened to the podcast not too long ago, the season premiere, and you definitely threw Elden Ring out there for needing to have that elevation. It's going to make it there. We'll see what happens at the program,
as
Dan.
a retro? Because I don't... For the record, I do not consider that retro at all.
Dan, it's okay to be an old soul. It's okay.
No, I mean, old, that makes me a young soul, if anything. But I would say, if we want to go retro, I'm just going to go on record and say Double Dragon 3.
He's trying to walk it back, folks.
I don't think you're allowed to change it. I don't think you're allowed to change your answer this far into the season.
I think that's incorrect. Elden Ring was not a retro.
All I have to say is I feel like
Braden.
Braden's choice, one of two of your choices, Braden, Tecmo Bowl, strong pick. But you've got to pick one. Which one are you going with? Is it Tetris or is it Tecmo? What are you picking?
I would say Tetris is a little bit better.
Brayden, I agree with your choice by far. I think it's also one of the more important games because that's what got everyone to play video games, not just gamers. No one's mentioned that yet this season. That's an excellent pick, sir.
Thanks.
You are welcome. You are sincerely welcome.
I would say it's just, I don't know if we should tell you, I don't know if we're going to tell your dad, Braden, that you picked Tetris over Tech Mobile. Is he going to approve of that or no?
Yeah, he likes Tetris too, but he definitely likes Tech Mobile way more.
Yeah.
There we go. It's a family affair, but we're only going to figure out what happens at the show. Gianna, it's time for you to give us a nomination for what you think the best retro game of all time is. Let me just review the list so far for all of our listeners. We have Elden Ring / Double Dragon 3 The Sacred Stones, Golden Axe, Mech Warrior, Final Fantasy VI, which, by the way, got nominated multiple times, Tom. Fun fact. Pokemon, the original generation, Phantasy Star Online, Super Metroid, and Super Mario Bros. 3. That's what's all been on the list, of course, including your Tetris pick, Braden, which was awesome. Gianna, you get to add the last one to the list. What would it be?
I would say Super Mario Karts. That's the one that really clicked me.
Ooh, we have yet to get Mario Kart. That's a good choice. Like the one from the Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a good call right there. For me, 64 is a little bit memorable, but I mean, you got to give it up for where it all began. Am I right, Gianna?
Yeah.
When did you first play that game?
Oh, that was a while ago. How long ago?
At least 5 years ago, probably.
5 years ago when I was like 7.
And even at 7, though, with a game that, you know, can be somewhat complex, you were enjoying it, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, but every time I lost, I got in last place, and that kind of made me sad.
Did you do the whole Dan thing of, if I should have done this, I got to
No, I kind of just started crying.
Well, you know, regardless of the feels, what's more important is you had some fun while playing it, correct?
Yeah.
And also, I need to know, how was my impression of Dan? Was that a good impression of him just now? Did I do okay?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Braden, was that also 10 out of 10?
I'd say like an 8.5 out of 10.
The German judge comes in. All right, I appreciate that. For those who don't know, it's a classic reference, but we'll take it. All right, you know what? We're going to have both Tetris and Super Mario Kart are going to make it to the finals for our bracketology main stage event, which will actually be a fundraiser for our foundation as well. And you might be seeing someone here in the room trying to host an event while getting a tattoo, which would be pretty fun for anyone to see how much pain he may be in. But this episode's not over yet because we always end our episodes with a fun little game. And we've established we all like games, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We do it. And if we're looking at this room right now, I can see we've got a lot of people from different generations. We're going to play a game called Generation Gap. And this is where we're going to have the kids versus the adults in a head-to-head showdown to see who knows more about the other team's generation. So Braden and Gianna, I'm going to ask you questions about games from Dan and Tom's past.
Oh.
While Dan and Tom, I'm going to ask you questions about what kids might be playing in the generation today.
Okay.
And we're going to have 3 questions.
Okay, this is definitely going to be harder for them.
I don't know. Tom, you look pretty incensed by that.
Smack talk already.
Yeah.
Smack talk out of the gate. Man.
I didn't mean to take it like
No,
that.
you did, and we don't walk that back. I love
Gianna,
it.
if I was playing you in Mario Kart, I would blue shell you. I'd just throw
Whoa,
that blue shell
hey,
right out there.
there's no blue
Hey.
shell in the original Super Mario Kart, Tom. Not even getting your retro
it's all
references
red. Yeah.
right.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
talking about now, though. I'm talking about now. You know, these kids these days, they're Switch 22s or whatever it is, you know.
Braden, does Tom sound a little outdated to you, or is it just me?
Yeah, he's a bit outdated.
Anytime you start a sentence with "these kids today," automatically dates you.
Tom, I got 2 numbers for you. 6, 7. Done.
I don't know what I'm lost.
See, I prepared for this episode by doing some research for this one, Tom. So we're gonna get into it.
All the research you need to do is come to my class.
I bet. All things considered right now, I bet that would be pretty easy to pick that stuff up.
He's lost.
Braden is furiously shaking his head yes. Like, is your neck okay? You just like went. He's going holy diver on this one. Holy diver, see his strips, but you know he's clean. Love it, Brayden. I love it. All right. Here's how the game's gonna go. I've got 3 questions for each team. Whatever team gets the most right is gonna win the game. And I do have an extra bonus question just in case we need it. But let's go ahead. Let's start with the kids.
Okay.
Kids, you get to go first. So here's your question. Originally known as Jumpman, what retro character saves the Mushroom Kingdom alongside his brother Luigi?
This has to be like
You guys
a
can
trick
discuss
question
openly.
or something.
Dan and Tom, if you feel like you got to get them off the right track, you are welcome to do that. As Tom blanks his screen out. Wow, how honorable of him.
You say get them off the right track? Were we trying to throw them off?
No.
You could try, but I don't know. I think these kids might have an idea of this one.
I mean, he does only have one.
This is so
I
easy.
think Gianna
Bra-
knows.
Brayden?
There's no
There's
way.
a lob.
That's like, what color is the sky?
Yeah, I think it's a trick. I think it's a trick
Oh.
question. Bray, I think you're right. It's definitely a trick question. It's too.
I don't know. This is the first.
It's probably not I think Luigi only has one brother, right? Right?
I
I don't
know.
know.
Unless he has like a long lost twin.
Now, no, this is the first question, so I like to amp the difficulty up. So maybe I'm starting easy.
They make it harder.
I
What do you think, G? What do you think the answer is?
think it's Mario.
Brayden, what do you think?
Super.
Okay, well, if you're starting it off easier and it's going harder, then it's definitely Mario.
Brayden, Gianna? You're both correct. Yes, it is Mario. I tried to trip you up with the whole Jumpman thing, but you would not budge, and Tom and Dan would also not be fooled. I love that. Point to the kids first. All right, Dan, Tom, it's your turn. So, your question, the currency known as V-Bucks is purchasable in what game? Now, kids, you can also try to
Fortnite.
throw these guys off the right trail if you want to. It's all fair game here at Generation Gap.
Lock it in. Lock it
Well,
in.
Tom sounded really confident.
He's not confident. He's saying that to
Fortnite?
throw you off. It's not Fortnite. It's Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's Call of Duty, Chug Jug expansion, $4.
Are you saying it's Call of Duty because of V-Day, as Call of Duty being a generation of World War II?
right.
Is that what you're saying, Gianna? Because that would make sense to me.
Yeah.
V-Bucks. So, Tom, are you
V-Bucks is
saying?
Call of Duty.
Fortnite. Lock it in. Done. Final answer.
V-Bucks
Give
is
me
Call
the
of Duty.
million. Confetti raining from the ceiling. Championship.
I think
Bra-
she's lying.
Brayden, what do
I'm
you
gonna
think?
vote
Are they on the right track with this Fort Day? Is that what it's called? What? Huh?
Or day.
Huh?
Yeah, they're butchering the name hard.
Well, Tom's saying he's locked in. Dan, are we locking in Fort Day? Is it Fort Day?
I'm gonna throw my hat in the
Tom,
ring
you're
with
saying
Tom.
Fort Day, correct? Is that right?
Fort afternoon.
Yeah,
Fortnite?
sounds good.
Fort
Yeah.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Tw-
Fortnite
twas
is
a
correct.
fortnight.
All right, you guys got a
Yeah.
point.
Early
You
evening.
got a point. Listen, it's okay to get the easy layups, but it's going to get harder, guys. Dan, Tom, don't get cocky. The kids are coming for you.
Yeah, guys. Don't be like the guys that were in Mexico.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that one. That one wasn't very easy for me. So
Well, that's not my
You're
fault.
welcome. Now, Corey, is this? I was going to ask Gianna this. Is this one of those games where is the adults like we have to let you win, Gianna, or are we're gonna play hard and I'm gonna throw the red turtle shell and take you out right at the finish line?
I think you need to be honorable, Tom. A poorly won game is worth nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, we're
No
going
free
for it
rides.
then.
Yeah.
We're going for it.
I feel
No
like
free
it's more
rides.
fun, like battling, because that's what it's like about.
Okay. All right. Brayden, what do you think? You okay with that? It's gonna be an all-out battle here. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a battle royale type game, you know. Teaming or letting someone win is technically against the terms of service.
Oh!
I like it. Dropping the TOS.
Wow.
Here we go. Nice, Brayden.
It's like when you agree to the iTunes update. You just don't do it ever.
I don't think anyone does,
All
including
right,
me.
here we go. Here's question number 2. Kids, you got 1 point. This is going to be a name that sound. I'm going to play a sound.
Okay.
You got to tell me what game is it from, okay? If you don't hear it, let me know, but I think it should be good. Here we go. In what game can you hear this sound? What game could that be? Apparently that was so loud.
That was so loud.
My ears.
Brayden, it's okay. You're young. You'll be okay. I promise. They'll heal. Would you like to hear it again? But this time it's quieter.
Yes.
All right. Let's do it again, but this time
Yes.
quieter. Here we go.
Know it?
All right. Gianna looks
Oh,
confident.
pretty
Brayden, do you have an idea as well?
Yeah. I know. I don't exactly know the game, but like I recognize the sound and some of the characters and stuff from the game. But like I can't quite put my finger on the name.
It's Super Mario. It's the one that we used to play. That I was like, I want to be Mario, and I was just like, no, I'm gonna be Mario. What was that called?
Oh,
Was it Super Mario Bros. 3?
No.
Was it the third one?
No, it wasn't the third
No?
one. If it's that one, if it's what you're talking about, I'm pretty sure it's the second one.
It's the one that has like different worlds, and you need to get like the keys.
I'll give you guys a hint, though. That sound right there is the movement sound of the character playing it
Yeah.
as they're eating pellets on a game
All
board.
right, yeah, all right.
What?
Come on, you're giving them the answer here.
Hey, Battle Royale. Hey, Battle Royale.
Come on. A battle well won, Corey.
Hey,
just mixed
Brayden,
me up.
Brayden, that was not in the terms of service, just so you know.
Yeah, ban him.
As someone that has everything in front of me, that is what is part of the entire question. It's just what was written. I don't know what to tell you.
Fair. Okay, we'll allow
Terms
it.
of
Allow it.
service.
Terms
So
of
what do you guys
service.
think?
It's hard.
Locking an answer.
Pac-Man.
Oh, that's a good one too. Oh,
What did Brayden say? I missed it.
Pac-Man. He said Pac-Man. I feel like it's Super Mario Bros. 3 and like when he's eating a mushroom or like the mushroom's emerging or something.
That's
Oh,
what
okay.
I thought, but
It's
There's,
either
like,
Pac-Man
no like
or...
game board.
I'm pretty sure it's Pac-Man. Has to be Pac-Man.
Pac-Man or
I'm
Mario?
pretty sure it's
What could it be? What do you think?
Because, like, okay, now wait, no, that clicked. Because,
Yeah.
like, when he's eating, goes, what?
That sounds pretty confident. Brayden, what do you think?
Yeah, it comes back to me now because it's kind of like timed up with how he like eats the pellets and stuff. So it's definitely
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's Pac-Man. Locking it in.
Locking
Yep.
in Pac-Man? Locking in Pac-Man? Pac-Man's correct. Well done, kids.
Yes.
Well done.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was that. We went on a
Yeah,
journey
that
there,
was-
Dan and Tom. Did you see
kinda-
that? It was. They had to get the full terms of the question, the full text, but they got it.
Next time you should start with that.
Oh,
I feel like
heard.
we would
Thank
have
you.
had that in the bag if you hadn't laid it out for him and drew him a picture and.
Dan,
showed him
how
video.
dare you? How dare you question the authority of these questions?
That's
how
the whole
dare
question.
you? That was the whole question.
Yep.
Whole question.
Do you want the whole question or just the word the?
It was a hint, not
It was
question.
the full question.
It's right here on the text. All right, well let's go. Let's go to our next one. Here's our next question. This is for the adults.
All right, I'm ready for mine. I'm expecting the same level of hints. Let's go. I'm ready. It's gonna be something from Final Fantasy, Dan. By the way, we're totally hosed. I'm gonna have to rely on you. So
One day in Minecraft is approximately how long in real life?
I know this. The kids have talked about this before.
One day in Minecraft is approximately how long?
My boys do.
They don't play Minecraft.
Tom, you got to carry. You got to carry.
No,
Tom.
it's
They're mixing it in
like
the
10
movie.
minutes. It's super short. Yeah, I don't.
I'm sure they did. It's like, oh, I can't say.
I'm trying to
Minutes? How do you
envision
feel about 15 minutes, Tom?
them playing. I know it's less than an hour because it happens pretty quick. And they got to get inside with the creepers, the skeletons, the spiders come out. The boys haven't played Minecraft in a while. I'm thinking it's
30?
10 minutes seems too fast. 10 minutes seems too fast. 10 minutes seems too fast. They got to do some building.
I mean, how often does day and night cycle?
Hands off keyboard too.
Tom right now is trying to track his own doom scrolling to time up with a day in Minecraft.
I could ask Alexa, but I'm going to play nice.
Brayden, I don't know.
All
I think
right.
he might have tried to go to Chat GPT there. What do you think? I thought I saw Tom go for that.
I don't know. I'm too busy coughing over here.
I feel like it's not 10. 10 would be too quick. I feel like it's between 20 and 30. What'd you say? What was your answer, Dan?
He's-
What were you going?
Brayden's coughing because he's telling that you guys are going to choke right now. That's what's happening.
That's it. It's just how fast does it cycle to night?
Well, I need an answer.
Let's just go with 20. I mean,
I think
my
I-
gut wants to
20.
say 10 because they always
I'm
say
okay
like your
with
first
20.
answer is usually your best or right answer.
What's the rest of the question, Corey?
That is the extent of this question.
Shush.
But I feel like 10's too fast. But then I'm trying to think through the audience, mostly kids, and they're playing it. 10 minutes is a long time.
How long is
Yeah.
it? Between 15 and 21 minutes.
Let's go with, I don't know, I kind of think 30 because 20 is a weird number.
So I hear 10, I hear 20, I hear 30. I need a final answer.
I mean, my first thought was 15. Not 30.
All right, let's go with that. Let's go with that.
15.
Lock it in.
15 was my gut reaction.
15.
Yeah.
The correct answer is 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes.
I was like, please, the switch to 15. I was like, oh.
I was like, they're going to get it. They're going to get this. And then you fumbled at the end zone. I don't know what to tell you.
I told you 3 times, Tom. 20.
Wait, you said 15.
Yeah, you said 15.
I said 20 and you said no.
I was on 20. You said 15. Thanks,
No,
Gene.
I said
Back
20,
me
then
up.
you said 10, and I met you halfway.
No, I initialed those. Anyways, moving on. All about the PCs today. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Well, there's only one question left. And as you can tell, the kids have 2 points and the adults have 1. So, adults, I'm going to go to you first. As if you don't get this right, the game is over.
Okay.
The game is over. And guess what? I also have an audio clip for you guys, too.
Oh,
I'll start by
no.
turning it down, I promise. Here we go. Audio clip. What game is this from?
Oh, Roblox. Roblox.
No, that's
That
not.
was a little too quiet, Corey.
Wait, it was the sound of the kid falling, right?
Yeah, I'll play it again.
It's Roblox. 100%. Lock it in. Done. That's all I hear all day in my freaking house is or whatever that's
I was laughing at. Yep.
It's this kid falling. Yeah. It's Roblox.
Shake your head.
Braden, back me up.
Are
I think she's trying
you
to throw
backing
us
Tom
off.
up here, Brayden? Is it Roblox?
I'm just saying that sound has been used in
Yeah,
like
it's been used a lot in a lot of games.
So is that the origin, is the question. Is Roblox the origin of this sound, which we're playing again right here?
That's not from Roblox. That doesn't sound right.
Oh,
Wait, no, I shouldn't be talking.
All right, Roblox.
it's all I hear all day. It's okay. So let's go with the hold on. Pump the brakes. Or it's Minecraft. Oh no, it's Minecraft when you fall and die. That might be Minecraft, but it's weird because I don't think Corey would give us two. No, wait.
No, I don't think he would give
Corey
us
would
two
not give us.
Minecrafts.
Would he give us two Minecraft questions?
I'm okay with
Do you
Roblox.
underestimate my trickiness, boys?
The sneakiness? Yeah, you are pretty sneaky sometimes.
I can be sneaky.
But it's okay. So I think it's also the death sound when you fall in Minecraft from like a really high height.
Then the question becomes: is what came first, Minecraft or Roblox?
Definitely Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft was first, but all day I hear that sound. It's in every Roblox
gentlemen,
game.
I need you to lock it in. Roblox
Okay.
or Minecraft?
I'm gonna go with Minecraft.
Dan? Do we agree?
Do Tom and I have to agree on the answer, or can he get it right or I get it wrong?
You're on the same team, bro. Same team.
All right. Well, since I'm
still
not
not-
positive one way or the other, I'm gonna go with Tom.
The answer of Minecraft, and I have good news for the kids. The kids win because it was Roblox.
What? Oh, jeez.
I tricked you guys.
It was
Yeah.
Roblox.
Was it
Brayden,
Roblox?
what a
Roblox.
tactic. He's like, it's in
She
everything.
was trying to throw us off.
It's called reverse psychology.
Brayden,
Should try it
my
sometime.
goodness me. And Gianna, you played that undercurrent really well. That was amazing.
I'm not impressed. I was right off the rip.
You
I just
should
should have went with. Yeah, gosh,
You were so confident. You said I hear it all day.
that's all I hear. You kids are good. You guys are good.
The good news, though, is that we found some true winners.
Son.
And that is Brayden and Gianna. Congratulations. You guys win the generation gap here today.
Nice job, guys.
Brayden, now that you've won, what are you going to do next?
I don't know. I'm probably going to just like record some YouTube videos or something. I don't know.
As one does. Gianna, now that you've won, what are you going to do next?
I'm probably gonna go tell my mom and my friends, hey, I won the generation gap thing against my dad and Mr. Tom, so we're better.
Eternal glory is, in fact, the real prize. But the real prize for all of us is that we had some great, fun people on the season finale of this episode. Brayden, Gianna, thank you so much for joining us here on this episode. Final thoughts. Throw it out there. Brayden, go.
Subscribe to Void Does Everything.
Nice plug.
What a professional. Gianna, final words.
Come to the CGC on September 19th through 21st.
That's what's up right there.
She got the dates right. Boom. Dan, give it to us.
I want a rematch, possibly on the main stage.
Yes, that
Wow.
would sound so fun.
Sounds like a lot. Tom,
I just can't believe I missed the Roblox one. I can't even walk out of my office later. It's bad.
Tom, I don't know exactly the best way to phrase this, but this might be the episode that I'm most proud of. Seeing Gianna and seeing Brayden and just interacting with them, it really just kind of genuinely felt like the Cleveland Gaming Classic on the podcast. I don't know if you felt the same way, but I loved it.
I did feel the same way until we got to the end with the challenge, and Gianna totally tricked me on the Roblox question. So I do not feel that way anymore.
No, Tom, people fooling you is part of the Cleveland Gaming Classic. It's authentic. It is what it is. It felt right.
You're right.
It felt
you're
right.
No, that was so good. And for the record, I did say 20 minutes. Dan made me change it to 15. I'm aware. I'm going to listen back.
Verified.
Verified.
You
Verified.
had the 20, and I was like, oh, they're going to get it. They're going to get it. And then you just doubted yourself and just a little seed, and you decided to play the whole game of mediums, and you lost the point.
It's true. You're 100% accurate. That's exactly what happened. No, but that was such a fun episode, and the kids did a great job. I mean, I was nervous for them coming in. I've got my boys, and I was picturing myself and how they would do in that setting. I'd be nervous for them. Like, how are they going to do? How are they going to answer the questions? Do they even know what retro means? Like, what's retro to them? They'd be like, yeah, Mario Kart 8, but I mean, that is retro to them. It could be, right? So
It could.
they really had a fun time, and thanks for them coming on. Really, really great to see, and amazing to have fans that young of the show, and just can't wait to see them at the show too, and just give them a high five, so
100%. Yeah, and I also, the second that Brayden said that his earliest gaming memory was sitting down and playing Tecmo Bowl with his dad, I was like, no, they're going to be okay. They got this. And then, of course, Dan's kid would, of course, come out for Retribution of Blood, which seemed to have held out true.
100%. You can definitely tell Gianna is Dan's daughter. And also, extra bonus points for Brayden just dropping terms of service, wherever that came from.
That was so good.
But
That
so
was
good.
fire.
No,
Can't
but-
even.
Yeah.
But Tom, before we wrap this whole thing up, season 2 of CGP is in the books, and I gotta tell you, it's been quite a journey. Some great people. Loved talking with Tristan, getting to interact with Oddfell and Kyle Melinda, getting to have Heather with Channel Awesome. It was just a really great season. We even had a little CGC on the streets in there too.
Such a fun season, and listener, you should know too that Corey really is the driver behind the podcast, comes up with all the notes, all the content. So Corey, I'm going to leave a place in here in the podcast for you to insert a little applause. There you go. Well deserved, sir. You honestly, you do an amazing job with this podcast. I couldn't do it without you, and the guests. Yeah, to your point, this season were just phenomenal. So thanks to all our guests as well. Really, really cool season, and the show's almost here, and we get to do it all again next year. So it'll be great.
And Tom, I don't know if you noticed, but as a gift for the season finale, I decided to forego the episode's traditional bald joke. You're welcome, sir.
I was wondering. Was there one in the last episode or no?
None.
None?
Not a little bit.
Oh, man. Not even a little bald spot?
Not even. You were fully covered, and no rain was going to hit on your scalp at all.
Wow, I love it. You're too much of a gentleman, Corey. Thank you.
Well, if you want some of this gentleman energy, come join the Cleveland Gaming Classic September 19th through the 21st. Friday's preview night, Saturday's a lot of great stuff, and Sunday, trust me, the fun will continue. So get that weekend pass, come and join us, and we can't wait to celebrate all of retro gaming, modern gaming, and just having a ton of fun with all of you. So if you see us, come say hi, give us a high five, and we can't wait to see you there.
I don't want to even say it, Corey. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to
say it, Tom.
I'm going to say it.
Say it.
Let's hit save on this file for now. But get ready to boot it back up in the next couple days at CGC 25, Corey.
Just put that written down password in your wallet and come on into the IX Center. Thank you for listening to Season 2 of the Cleveland Gaming Podcast. My name is Corey.
This is Final Boss Tom.
And we'll see you at the IX Center. Let's go.
CGP.
See ya.
Cleveland Gaming Podcast.
Powering down.